This is the Daily Paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I'm John from ProCrafts. We're running this show here with two main goals. Number one, we're building a master bankroll. We started with $10,000. We're looking to build it up to $100,000 in small increments. We're looking to buy in for about 10, 20% every day with a win goal of 10% or more every day. Ideally, we get a 70% plus win rate along the way. The big idea here is to increase that master bankroll as we go with those little wins and have bigger and bigger buy-ins with bigger and bigger bets and of course, bigger and bigger wins. It's gonna be an exercise in extreme discipline. Winning a small amount each day and tacking that onto the master bankroll is gonna be really tough, but I think if we do that versus going for home runs all the time, we're gonna have a nice, consistent win rate. The second major goal that we have is strategy testing. And what I want to find out is, can a strategy or a betting pattern be trusted to earn a consistent daily paycheck? In other words, can it survive a full month of simulated play? I'm going to go live every day for 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, 20 days, like I'm doing it for real, right? There's no camera tricks. There's no editing. There's no stop and tape. There's no BS. There's just flat out nowhere to hide. I'm going to do this live every day. What we want to see is, how do the strategies perform under actual pressure, under the actual quote unquote law of big numbers, and over time, how do they respond? It's easy to win in the short term. It's tough to win consistently over a long period of time. So with all that said, let's round up and get to today's Daily Paycheck. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Paycheck. It's John. Here we go. So far, so good with the Dallas Drawdown. It's 3-0, as you can see. We've won $1,600 so far, which means if we have one of those days where we lose our 1,200, we're going to be still up, which is good. We've won 3. We're in good spot. Again, my goal for the strategy is to have it go 4-1 on the average. If we can pull that off, we'll be just fine in the end of the thing. But let's go. We have not yet had the nightmare. Maybe today's the day. I don't know. But let's go. Let's take a look at the strategy. It's a simple one. Let me go ahead and show you the way that I'm going to play it. And I'm going to show it to you today at a little smaller level than what I play it at. I want to give you kind of the lens on how does this thing look in real life, not with a giant bankroll. Here we go. It's a 4-unit bet. So it's 4 units on the 5 and 9. The 6 and 8, also 4 units. That's going to be $24 on the 6 and 8. And I'll stack these up here in a minute. There we go. It's 24, 6 and 8, 25 and 9. Now I've been playing this thing with $10 on the 4 and 10. Okay. Just a little bit less risk, whatever. It's $108. So 88 inside, 98, 108 across. You could go 20 and 20 at your regular levels and make it 128 across. Not a big deal. It's 4 units all the way across. Either way, it's fine. Let me show you how this plays out. Okay. You're looking for at least 2 hits, ideally 3. Okay. We're working the puck. We're going to work the come out because we're going to basically say, if we get whacked here, we're done for the day. That's our entire risk. We get whacked, it's a YOLO, we're going home. But let's assume we get something here. Let's just take dice. Let's roll really quick. Oh, a 7, of course, right? 11, come on, give me something. There's a 9. The 9 hits, that pays $28. Okay, your first hit. $28. And what you do is have your dealer bring half of your bets back. They're going to take half of your board down. Your $20 on the 4 gets split 4 and 10. 20 on the 5 gets split 5 and 9. The 24 on the 8, you guessed it, we'll split it with the 6. And now we're down in this position. Okay? Get a quick rack count where we are. When you bring half of your money back, remember we started out with 128. There's 25, 50, 75, 85, $92. Make that look like a red chip. $92. So we're almost home on that first hit. The second hit here is going to pay 15 for 1. Let's pick like the 5 or something. Well, we can roll it out, I guess. 9. 15 for 1 pays $14. And again, take them down. Same move. Split the 4 and 10, the 5 and 9, the 6 and 8. You're at 32 across. Now, again, I got a $5 casino at my hometown. I can do this On a roll to win, you can do this. On a bubble craps, you can do it. Here we go. There is 125. I'm sorry, 125. There's the 128 we started with. There's $10 in profit. So we got our money back, we got profit, and we're playing at 32 across. So 2 hits, or 3 hits rather, and you're down. I'm sorry, that was 2 hits. 2 hits and you're at profit level. 2 hits, you got $10 locked, and you're playing 32 across. It's actually $42 in profit. Okay, that's not terrible when you think about it. In just a couple hits. Now your third hit, of course, is a nice little lock. You get your $7 win, and you take it all down, and look at where you are. 128 looks to me a little bit like $45, $49, about $50 in profit, 50%. Not bad, right? That's the whole play. I'm going to do this today in black chips. Okay, we're playing with $3,000 bankroll. So our first bets will not be 88 inside, it'll be 880 inside. We're gonna go way high. And we're gonna look for those couple hits and get out of here with a nice $500 profit today. That's our goal. That's the strategy. You can afford to play this. You can afford to play this. 128 is not breaking the bank, okay? And you get 2 hits and you come all the way back, it's $40-something in profit. That's not bad in 2 hits. You can go back out 44 inside and restart, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of call it when I get there. So here we go. I've got 3K in the bank. I'm going to go out there a little different. 1,200. So there's 1,000. This should be $1,200. Okay. Watch how I do the bets at the bigger level. 250 on the 5 and 9, 300, 6 and 8, and we'll do 50 on the 4 and 10. Those got to become green chips. This becomes right here 1,100 inside. It looks just like 22. Or I'm sorry, just like 110 inside. We're just playing with different colored chips. The 4 and 10, I'm going to only get them at $50 each. And I'm going to play the 4 and 10 the way I do this a little bit differently. If we happen to catch those, we'll do a press of both and then a collect on either is how we're going to do it. Just to kind of give us some breathing room out there and make sure we can draw down effectively. But here we go. Here we go. We're working the come out. Puck is going to be off. Wish me all the luck. Who's here today, by the way? Let's take a look at who was first. Who was the first? I should start giving prizes out. I don't have any money, but I should give prizes out for the first person here. Looks like Buckeyes here wants me to keep the Joe vibe going. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Arcades is here every day. Every day you're here. Appreciate you, man. Skill says, how do I decide what strategies for the daily paycheck? I'll test them out on the morning table when I get chances to, Skill, and I don't really have a plan for it. Basically, I'm going with things that won good before the first time we did it. I gave Dice Dr. Dan's strategy a shot. We worked on it, and I tried it for 2 weeks, and it never worked. So we got off of it and went to this. This is like a fallback plan, this one. But honestly, I'm looking for things that are going to be reliable. So I like to run them in win craps, give them a little test run so I know what I can expect. This one here, and win craps average is about 65% win rate. I need it to be at 80. So I'm hoping that my shooting, quote unquote, my good shooting can help us through the extra percents that we need. And I'm out of here in 2 rolls instead of 3 most of the time. So it's just kind of like what I think is going to work. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we feeling? I can tell you this, the hybrids have been doing terrible. The mixed plays, like here's an example. This one here, I've considered doing this, just putting a little pass line bet out here, right? So if I do get whacked, I get a couple $100 out of it, reduce the risk, but then I can take, whatever the point is and make it, pull it down here as odds. I don't know. I'm considering like changing to it, right? So I don't know. I don't like the hybrid play. I do like the Baccarat along with. Anyway, here we go. Enough of me talking. Let's crack our knuckles. Let's come out of here. Let's avoid the disaster. We can be a 1-roll show if I throw a bad one right here. Let's go. We working. We are a working. Let's go. That looks like a nice looking throw. And there it is. There, I knew it was going to happen one of these days. There it is. We're done. 617 on the come out. We lose $1,200. That's the end of the show. 617. There's your first whack. So we're gonna log that in the computer as a loss today. We lost $1,200. Boom. Just like that. That will absolutely happen to us. So there it is. We're going to be down 1 time this week. Now, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go log that in right now so we don't have a problem. And then I'll come right back and we're going to keep playing because I don't want to be here for 5 minutes. We're going to play it out but I'm going to log it in. Here we go. Go to the computer. Today's going to be an ugly day, right? We're going to go, here it is. Daily paycheck, that blows. Paycheck. Strategy was the Dallas Drawdown. 3,000. And we're out for 1,800. So we lost $1,200 from the bank. It was just the PS, come out 7. Come out 7. What are you going to do? Oops, I'm going to try and spell that right. Come out 7. And there it is. There's your first whack. We look at the Dallas Drawdown. I got to refresh the screen here. I can do this. ATS and then Dallas Drawdown. It's 3-1, down to 480 in profit. Just like that. Just like that, the profit goes bye-bye. It's a do or die strategy. You got to either get it done or you're not going to get it done. And there it is. There's our first major ass kicking, and it happens. Now, what I'm going to do here is this. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to play this out. Now, we've been saying all along, we're done, right? That's our thing. I logged the loss. It is what it is. We're going to play it out. I'm going to go ahead and see what would happen if we didn't have a loss limit. Let's use the $3,000 all the way through. Let's play the $3,000 and do a second try at it. Okay? Let's take another. Here's 800, 1,200. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another $1,200 bucks. I'm going to reset the bets from the rack, $1,200. Okay? Let's see if we can't come back in the afternoon, quote unquote, and recover that. I want to see how this thing recovers. What does it do? I'm working to come out because if I'm going to just take one shot at it, like today, Buckeye, it's a one roll deal, right? If I lose, I go home. Then not working the come out doesn't make a difference, right? If I'm gonna say to myself, I'm gonna keep going, right? I wouldn't work the come out because you're gonna get 2, 3, 4 in a row. If it's just a one roll shot, it doesn't matter if it's the come out or the one after it. That's the only reason why. There's a definite reason why working the come out. So there it is, right there. If it's a YOLO strategy, it doesn't matter if it's only one roll. If I'm going to be here and say, well, we lost it, go out again. We lost it, go out again. We lost, go out again. Then you don't work the come out. You don't take more than one whack. I'm only here for one roll. That's it. What roll I walk into doesn't matter, come out or not. That's the reason why. There's actually math behind that too, believe it or not. But that's the reason why you work the come out here. If you're only going one roll, who cares? Here we go. Coming up. This is the afternoon session. I went and had lunch, cried in my beer. Coming back, we're going to try it again. Same bankroll, right? Can we come back and make magic happen on shooter 2? Okay, or on session 2. There's a 5, a 3-2-5. Can we recover? That's going to be my question. Oh shit, what happened here? Did I put? Hold on, I didn't. My roll tracker didn't take this come out 7. Hold on. Shooter 741. This should have been a 617. And then a 3-2-5. Okay, are you seeing that in the roll tracker on your screen? It'll take a second for it to roll up there. I think it's just, I think it's caught on itself. Give me a second here to refresh that. Let's go here. Give me a second here, I'm sorry. Refresh you. Refresh the top. Come on, there we go. Okay. Sweet. So 350 coming back. 350 coming back. We're going to pull the bets down. Half the bets, 6 and 8, are going to go to 150 each. 900 bucks comes back to the rack. Okay, now let's reset the rack where it would have been. There's 600. There's 1,000. And there's 500. We have $1,500 back in the rack. We're halfway back to our full recovery plus what's out there. What's out here is 550, 650. Let's get hit number 2. Let's go. Okay, roll tracker should be good. It may poop out on us again if I 7 out here, but it has a problem with the 7 outs for some reason. I'm not sure why it doesn't recover itself. All right, there's an 8, 5, 3. So here's our afternoon session, 5, 3, 8. That'll win 175. Okay, and we have a choice. Now what's the recovery plan? Watch what I do. We're gonna pull everything down on this recovery. I'm gonna pull it all down. Okay, I'm gonna go back out there again like this. We're gonna go out there at 640, basically. Watch how I do it. We're gonna go out there with, I'm gonna do it with like this. I'm gonna go 25 on the 4 and 10. And we're gonna go take these two, get nickels for it. $120, 6 and 8, and 1, 2, $375 coming back to the rack, plus a couple of nickels. Now, what does the rack look like? 375 coming back. Okay, we have $1,500, $1,800. Okay, we are now in the rack where we were when we first started. Now I have a lot less money out here. I'm gonna redraw down from here. I'm gonna draw down again from the 640 across level. From this is 4 units. This is four green chips in the middle there, okay? I'm gonna do it a second time, then we're gonna go back up to the top. I'm gonna basically bounce into it by doing a double drawdown, but from half the amount, okay? If it works, it works. If not, I have enough money to go back out there and give it a third crack. We've earned enough money to try it one more time. Here we go. Again, I'm just trying to show what's a possible recovery path for us. There's a 1, 2, 3 if this happens. So far, we've been saying we're not going to try and recover. We're just going to go home with a loss. But I want to see if we can recover from that loss. What does it look like to try again? Here we go. And Arcades, I would say this to you right back, right? You do crap your pants on that one roll, for sure. But what's the difference if I set a point and then I'm still shitting my pants for the next roll? It doesn't matter which roll you're crapping your pants on for. If it's one roll, it's one roll, right? So get it out of the way. Just rip the Band-Aid off and get it done. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, shooter. What is our point, by the way? I never marked the point. The point is 5. There we go. I forgot all about that. Getting way too much spin today. There's a 7. Way too much. My dice are spinning like crazy here. It's a 5, 2, 7. That sucks. So this attempt to recover it lost, right? We got some back, but not all of it back. So what I'm going to do, I have enough money in the rack to give it another crack. Let's give it another crack. Let's take the losses down. Let's see. Can I shoot my way out of this mess? There is 800, 1,200 bucks. Right back out we go. 2, 3, 3, 2. 50, 50, 50, and 50. Boy, this strategy is easy when it works, right? You get 2 hits in your home, right? When you're upside down like we are, it takes a little bit out of you, right? Let's go. Let's go. 5, 2, 7. Yikes. I've not thought of 960 only because I want it to be a nice, easy pull down, right? So what's half of 960? Half of 960 is 480. You could do that, I suppose. Easy grand, 960 to 480. I'm trying to make an easy deal too. Like, I'll try it after we do this one here. We'll do 960 the next time. I just want to make it easy on the dealer to pull those bets down. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Here we go. Here we go. Another one. Boy, my dice are spinning like freaking tops, man. What am I doing wrong with my release? Aces. 1, 1, aces. I think the roll tracker is not going to pick up on that either. Oh, it did. Good. All right, there's the aces. My mechanics today are crap for whatever reason. Let's go. That's a little better. Little better, but still not great. There's an 8. We'll take that. 6, 2. 6, 2, 8. That'll pay again. You know what? 350. I'll actually pay myself. I'll do it the right way. 350. 350. I was going to do 400 for 50, but 350. Take half. Play half. 1 1/4. 150. 150. How did we do? We're going to make a little bit of ground up over here. There's 600. There's a grand. And there's 500. There's $1,500 in the rack. As the 8 is the point. Here we go. There's a 10 hard, 5-5. That's nice. Nice. 5-5-10. Now, the 4 and 10, again, they pay $100 at 50. Okay? I'm going to stack them both. I'm looking to get out of every bet up here, whatever the minimum. I need to get at least 175 out of these bets. That'll pay 200 now. So I got to get at least that much out of there to make the bets worth it. So the 4 and 10 are going to stick. I'm not going to draw them down. We're going to draw down only on the inside hits. That's the one change I made to the base Dallas Drawdown, which gives me opportunity on the outside, but it also gives me another roll that I got to survive here. So here we go. That looks like a 9. 5-4. We made it. We made it. 5-4-9. And again, I'm still in recovery mode here. I have to pay 175. I'm going to pay 200 for 25. Okay. And now we have the choice to make. Do you want to draw it down again? You want to go down to that 480 inside and pull it down, or we want to stay here again and or go back out. You know, the choices are all over the place here. What to do? We could just go right back out at the big boy level, out to the 250. Well, actually, we have enough money to almost do it here from what's on the felt. There's 200 black. I just got to add $200 for my rack, and we're right back where we started. Take these greens up here too, right? We're right back out at $1,200 from the win, right? Take the win and reinvest. This time we're going to go up instead of staying low. Let's see what happens here. This is a ballsy move to try and recover it, but let's go back out and see. Let's see if we can like pull the move off a couple times here. And this is why I was saying to you guys earlier, like the reason why I don't start this strategy out at 640, why I go out there at 1200, is because I don't want to have to try this 2 times in a row to make a paycheck. Just like I don't want to do it 2 times in a row to make my recovery. But let's see if we can do it. Here we go. I don't know how tenable this method of recovery is. I don't think it's very smart, but we may get lucky here. It's a 5-1-6. All right, 5-1. There it is. Marked in. Yep. 350. Okay, 350. Come down. There's the inside, and here we go with 500. There's 2,000. 2,200 in the rack. Woo! We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Give me another hit right here. Another hit. There is an 8 hard. That's the point. 4-4. That's the point. Nice. Bam. That'll pay the 175. And we can bring everything down. And we can actually play this out at the regular, watch what I do. We're going to go back out there at 220. $220 in. Puck is off, by the way. And our rack is close. We're at $2,700 in the rack. Okay. If I were to pull that down, actually, we can look at this. I pull that down, we're actually even. Check it out. We have to make a decision. I was going to just play it out at 220, but look where we are. This is actually kind of fun. There's a quarter. There is $1, $2, $300.35. Let's take this $300 back. Watch me. Bankroll is recovered. That's our $1,000. So we actually did it. We actually pulled it off. By going back out there heavy, we pulled it off. And we have $35 in profit. Right? So we did recover it. We're coming out on a new point. Right? We're able to go out at regular size again and say, can we do this a third time? Right? Can old Johnny recover a third time? I don't know, man. This is like where it gets a little squirrely. But let's see. Let's see. Took too many whacks today, right? We had a big whack in the beginning, we had a small whack in the middle there, and we've made it work, but a little bit yucky. A little bit yucky. Here we go. When I put in today's date, it logged. Did it not go out on the session tracker? It did, right? I'm checking real quick. Session tracker. Yeah, it's there, 221. Oh, I put the wrong date on it, I guess, right? It put yesterday's date. I don't know why. That's weird. It's like the whole session tracker is 1 day off. It's weird. That's really strange. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but that's weird that it's a day off. Every date on there is 1 day off. Here we go. Come on, 7 to our case. You guys want to? You're trying to make me go bankrupt here? Let's go. Let's get that come out point coming. Here we go. This is going to be a fun little deal. Coming out. Anything but a 7, baby. Oh, we got a 9. Look at that. We got a 6 tray 9. Woo! 6, 3, 9. There's a 9 right there. Bam. That'll pay $350. $350. Draw that baby down. Spread them out. And it's nice that all the greens that I've got make it work, right? That's the cool part of this thing. All right, there we go. We are going to put $200 back in here. That makes that an even 1,000. $700 up front. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. There's 2 live streams. I know there's 2 live. I did it on purpose. There's 2 live streams. I should probably mention that here in a second. Let's go. We're all the YouTubers here are trying something. There is a 5.2, so we don't get the full one. 5.2. I stream it regular size, regular format. We're gonna lose the what's up here. Regular format, I stream it like I've been doing all the time. We're also doing a vertical live stream because we're trying to catch people in the YouTube Shorts area. As show host here, we're trying to catch the YouTube Shorts guys, and see if we can't pick up a new audience in that. So if you're here, if you're in that stream and you want to see the big stream, there's a link in the description. Okay, so we lost. So here's a good case, right? We had the $1,200 loss. We worked our way back to even. This time, from even, we had the first hit, which is great. Back to the rack we go. We lost on the second one, right? So when that happens, you're going to be down $300. We're down $300. We have $700 in the rack from the first pull down. That's extra. Let's try the 640 pull down to get back to even again. I'm going to show you what I mean by this. We're going to go the 640 pull down. There's 400. Let me get, let's see, this is not quite $40. I'm going to break that into nickels, or quarters rather. That'll be that quarter, and that quarter will be for here. There's the 480. There's the $50 in change from those two. Okay. On the 4 and 10, we're going to go to $50 each. You bring back 200, and whatever this little bit of change is. This is all inconsequential here, but let's go. 640 should bring me, if I can pull this move off, about 250 and change. Back to the rack. That'll recover that loss, and then we'll try it again. And again, this recovery phase is very bouncy. It is very bouncy. That was a shooter 743. That should clear the roll tracker. Let's see if it works. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's see. It was actually not a bad roll last time, right? We actually pulled the move off like 3 times in the same shooter. Let's go. Coming out. That's going to be a 9, 639. Boom. Okay, that'll pay 140. I'll do 150 for 10 out of the rack. And again, the drawdown is going to be half. So we'll take, that'll be here. I'll take the 2 blacks, 4 greens. Now we're 220 in. I'm going to bring back a few different colors to the rack here. We'll get the rack fixed up in just a minute. Let me get my hit here at this level. $75 hit if I can get it. that take in the roll tracker or no? Let's see. It did not. I got to refresh it. Hold on. Come on, you. It's doing that thing where it's slow. 743 is the shooter number. 639. There we go. Okay. It'll take a second for yours to refresh. I think it should be okay. Actually, you know what happens is, I think what happens is the server goes down sometimes, and then you have a problem getting reconnected to it up here. I think that's what's going on. At least I know where to check in the code today. Refresh. There we go. All right, we got a 9. Let's get something else inside here. Big hit. It's an 8. That'll work. That'll work. 75 for 5. 628. 75 for 5. And where are we? Where are we in the rack? There's 75. I'm going to take the greens out of here. There's $200 in green. I'll put that back in the rack. And again, we've got 270. We've got 320 out there. Okay. In the rack, I've got $700. Okay. With 320 out there, which means if I pull that 320 down, which I'm about to do, we're going to once again be exactly where we started. I'm going to take just the insides down. Okay. There's 200. There's to 20. I'll leave that out there as blacks, but if we take this $300 down and throw it in here, again, starting bankroll. We're back to start. We worked all the way back to the start, okay? Which means we can do the degen thing and get back out there again. And here we go. We'll do 250, 250, 50, 50, and the 100 here. All right, grab 100 from there, and there we go. We're back to square. Let's get it going. Let's restart the whole frickin' thing. If I don't get it here, we'll call the show because I gotta get some coffee. But I just wanted to dance around it and see how well we can do there. What was that last throw? There we go. For some reason, I'm not typing good. Okay, hey, let's go. Let's get it done. One more drawdown. One more drawdown. Oh my God, what a terrible throw. 6, 4, 10. That one die never made it past the come. That's funny. All right, there's a 10 that pays $100. Press the 10, press the 4. I need an inside number to get down. Inside numbers, Johnny. Come on. Six, 5, 1. That's one of them. 5 and a 1. That helps. 1, 2, 350. Take them back home. Split them up. I can take the 4 and 10 back down to their regular level. Bringing back $800 this time, or $900 this time. Here we go. $900 in the rack. That's going to be 100 back here to make it 1,000. That's going to be $800 up front. Let's get it done, guys. Haven't gotten it done today. We have not had the past our standard starting point profit yet, but $35 so far today. This will be the one. This is the money shot right here. Brian from Hawaii Crap Shooters money shot right here. Oh, and they kissed, and it's an 8. Thank the Lord. Woo! What a session. What a session today. Good gravy. That's going to be $200 for 25. I'll take it out of the reds. 200 for a quarter. 175 is the payment. Holy crap. Let's bring it all down. Let's bring it all down and get the hell out. The afternoon session today was a lot of work, but guess what? It worked. There's our blacks. There is 100, 250 from the greens. There's the 200. In my rack, I've got 700 or 800 There's 1,000. That's my $3,000 starting bankroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $650 in profit in session 2 today. So we did a second session today where we made the 650. Now, the question is, do I log that? And that's actually starting from 1,100 or $1,200 down. We got back. What does it take to get back? It takes a freaking miracle to get back. It takes an absolute miracle to get back. You've got to hit the drawdown twice in a row to recover, and then a third time to get your profit at the big boy level. It's a bitch to get back from this thing. That whack is harder, but we did it. We recovered from the whack today. So you could look at today's second session if you wanted to. Maybe we should log it in as a win. I don't know what to do. Hey, we started today with the second one, 1,800, and finished up with 3,650. Not bad, right? Actually, that's worth a celebration. I'm going to celebrate. Now that is a consequence of winning, of throwing good. If I look at my shooters, this shooter only had 5 rolls, right, on this one. The one before that, let's see, the shooter 742, you can't see it. I'm going to change, I'll put them on screen. Let me go over here to the screen, and I'll show you the shooters that we had today. This is a new feature of the roll tracker. Let's see, the roll tracker daily paycheck version. Let's see, here we go. This is the shoe that we're on right now. Can you see this? Hold on. Let me go to the other screen. Can you see this summary? There you go. Here's our shoe that we're at right now. We set the point of 9, 350. Got the 8, 175. Went back out again at the full level, hit a 10, didn't collect on it, got the 6 for 350, got the 8 for 175, and we're out. You pull the move off 2 times in a row, and you recover the loss, right? The shooter before that, which was 742, right? Come out 2. We had the come out 8, we won. The 10 we didn't collect on, got the 175. Then we got a 6 for 350, got the 8, got the 9, and then we 7'd out before we were ready. So here is where we kind of went out light. I think we went out light in here at the 640 level, not the big boy level, and 7 out before we got there. So that's 2 decent shooters in a row, actually. This one here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 box numbers in a row, 8 roller. This one here had enough, right? Come out 7 hurt us. That was the first guy. Come out 7 hurts you. But then you get it, not for the come out 7, you got your 2 hits and you're out. And you're at paycheck, right? This is the one, this one come out 7 here is what hurt us today, right? That sent us into a tizzy. Everything else though worked out. The next shooter was fine. Actually, you got 1, 2, 3, you got 3 times drawdown in here if you wanted to do it. Here you got 2 drawdowns. It's actually solid. I mean, it doesn't take much to win. It doesn't take much to lose. But today coming from 1,800 down to 650 in profit, I'm actually pretty happy with that. And it didn't take a miracle roll to do it. I said it did during the roll, but it wasn't a miracle. It was just an okay roll, just a 5 roller. So that's where it is. I'm going to finish this roll out and just log the rolls for you, just so I can get the roll tracker down to 0 again. But let's go back to the table here and let's play it out. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll keep the 650. I'll put the 500 in the rack as profit. I'll take the 150 and take 10 from my rack. And let's just play 160 across with what we have left here. All right. We'll just play it out. We'll play the 160. We'll play it out. We'll do I'll do the exchange thing from yesterday until we get a 7. If I get a 7 right now, it's good. I'll get my coffee and we'll be done. But there we go. There we go. Good conversation today about how I recovered. I want to talk about that in the next show. This is 6410. 6410, baby. Okay. Let's get that typed in. 64. So that what happens here is that pays $50. We're going to do the exchange. So we're going to take the bet, place the win. And I'll just put that nickel out there. Here's my $4 change for the VIG. Here we go. I kind of owe myself a session too. We'll talk about that in the next show as well. Here we go. Oh my God, they never hit the back wall, but it's a 10 anyway. 6-4 back to back. They never both died, just died. They would give me shit for that for sure. All right, here's a good example that pays 100 for $2 in VIG. There's the $2 in VIG. Pays 100. We're gonna place the win and take the bet, and just work the 4 and 10 that way. It's kind of nice. Here we go. That's going to be a 4 hard. Look at me on the outside. All of a sudden, we're on the outsides only, right? Deuces, Ian. That's going to pay $50. And again, we will take the bet, place the win, dollar VIG for that quarter. I'm paying the VIG on the win, not the bet, as you can probably tell. Oh boy, what a crazy throw. 3, 2, 5. There's a 3 and a 2. All right, that'll pay $35. My favorite press here is to just make it 35, right? Take the bet, place the win, but really it's about making that 5 pay $50 on the next one. Six, 5, 1. Beautiful throw, Johnny. Beautiful throw. 5, 1. That'll pay 35, 25, 35. I'm going to add $1 to make it 36. And both the 8 and the 6 will now go to $48. Okay, $48 for both of them. All right, a little sister press in the middle there, huh? What do we have here? We have aces. Single pips, ace, ace. If you have kids who play volleyball, you know the dance, the ace, ace, ace dance. Come on, stay tight, stay tight. Hey, look at us. That's a third one of those, 6, 4, 10. Oh my gosh, we love that. That pays $200. Again, take the bet, place the win. That's a black chip coming home, $5 in VIG. I'm going to keep the other wins separate from these wins. These wins are the excess wins. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Another one. Whatever I'm doing right now, keep doing it. Hard 4. It pays $100. Again, we're going to have to pay VIG on that. It pays 100. Place the bet, take the win. I'm going to take the quarter and get $25 out of it. And there's the $2 VIG for that win. What time is it? 7:43. We're going to have to be done soon because I got the other show coming up, but let's see. That is a 3. There's the small. There's the, I've hit the tall or the small every day this week. Remember last month when I was actually betting it? Didn't hit that freaking thing one time. The whole month. I've hit it every day this week. It's whatever. Freaking craps, man. Is that Charlie here? Is Charlie here? Charlie's the man. 25% approval. The thing with Charlie is you're like, for whatever reason, dude, people love to hate you. I don't know why. They don't know you. Like, Charlie's a great dude. Like, I don't care about, you know, the whatever people think about the way you bet. Who cares, man? You're just awesome. Love you some Charlie. Charlie does owe me a show, though. It's just, I will put that out there. You do owe me a show. There we go. We got a 5. 4, 1, 5. That pays $50. Sweet and sassy right there. We're going to drop $1. Pays $49. 50 for 1. And we'll just do the pattern, right? 50 for 1, we'll take the bet down and put the winnings up and just kind of keep on keeping on here. Keep on keeping on. That is a 4. Woo! Look at these outside numbers today. Holy hell. If I was full pressing that thing, we'd be in River frickin' City. All right, there is 200 bucks. I got to pay 5 on the VIG there. Okay, take the bet, place the win. And so far, the excess plays brought about 350 bucks into the rack. And I got 400 sitting here on the 4 and 10, right? It has generated a ton of money, which is awesome. Am I going to regress that? No, I'm in excess play. When I'm in excess play mode, I don't regress. We're just going to go. Let it happen. If I was recovering, I'd be regressing. But I'm in excess play. This is pure home run time, right? We're taking good money off the table. Leave it out there, right? There's an 8-6-2. And the pattern on the inside is press both, collect either. 56 bucks on that 8. Straight collect. Straight butter to the rack. Straight up butter. All right, we got the 7. There it is. That's going to end it. Which, you know, again, it sucks to leave the money on the 4 and 10, but so what, man? We had fun with that. That was a roll quality score of 52, 17, including the last 7, 18 rolls. Repeater on the 10. Hit the small. That right there is good stuff. 17 rollers sometimes are better than 40 rollers because of what numbers you're hitting. This is a case where if you're hammering that 10, right, 2 of those 10, or the 10s were all easies. The 4s, 2 of them were hard. There was a hard way parlay in there for you to be had to. Not every shooter, not every roll is the same, right? The thickness of these rolls really changes sometimes. 17 rolls here is a big time moneymaker. I've rolled 40 times and had it been garbage. So very interesting stuff. Let's log that 7 in 4-3 and let's count it up. Let's count it up. So we'll lose the top money. Of course, this all goes back to the house. The bleeder, the house takes the bleed all the time. But we turned 160 was our starting into whatever all this mess is, right? 160 turned into 1, 2, 300, 425, 450, 458, okay? That's a good little session right there. I'll make that a quarter, $458 from 160. That's the excess play. The actual play on that second session, the afternoon session, was $1,800 buy-in because we were started down. $1,800 turned into $3,600. So we doubled our money on that second session. We doubled our money. So I want you to think about what happened today. We got whacked early and it totally sucked. That's going to happen sometimes, right? Take a second session, come back in later on with the reduced bankroll, tried it again. And the second try, we caught a good shooter, 2 good shooters back to back and made it back. Plus we got to our daily goal, made it. If you look at this morning session here, we technically turned $3,000 into a $500 win. It was $3,000, lost $1,800, then $1,800, won $3,600. That's how you look at that. So net result for the full day's work is the $500 paycheck. We did our paycheck today. It just took us 2 sessions to get there. Again, we can talk about the recovery. Do we want to call that a recovery plan? To keep trying it till you get it right? Is recovery plan to go out low, build back slowly, we got to think about what the recovery plan is. I've been talking about this for a long time. What is the recovery plan? I think the recovery plan is dependent upon how much you lost. If you lose the 300 on roll 2, I think you go back out here at that 640 level and do it from there. If you lost the full 1,800, you just got to start again and try over. But a different session, not back-to-back 7s. All right, so there it is. I'll log all this crap in later on. I got to get the dogs fed, and I'll see you down there for the daily paycheck or for the coffee run here in just a few minutes. Thanks all for sticking it out with me. Y'all are amazing and awesome, and love all you. Have a good one. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Actually, we're going to celebrate again.